Goa files one contempt petition before the Madai Tribunal. Karnataka commits another contempt same day by detaining Goa's WRD official at Kankunbi. Subhash Velinkar's Bharat Mata Ki Jai opposes BJP government's plan to celebrate centenary year of Vasco da Gama, says call it Murgaon. Website is claiming that Goan housewives and students are available near the Basilica of Bom Jesus Church for prostitution. Complaint filed. Find out ways to reduce conflict amongst ourselves. The Dalai Lama appeals to young students during Goa visit. Now the news in detail. It appears that Karnataka is committing contempt after contempt. Goa on Wednesday filed one contempt petition before the Madai Tribunal for secretly diverting the Madai water to Malaprabha. On the same day, Karnataka police prohibited and detained 8 Goa WRD officials from visiting the site at Kankunbi. According to Goa's official, they have directives from the tribunal to inspect the site as and when they need it. Goa's WRD Minister Vinod Palekar told GOA365 that the team of engineers were later released, but they were warned not to come back without official permissions from the Karnataka government. The minister now plans to sit with the Chief Secretary to plan out the official checking mechanism. Karnataka has started these things while the final verdict on the Madai water dispute is expected by the 20th of this month. Goa 365 Bureau in Panaji. Bharat Mata Ki Jai, led by Subhash Velinkar, has vehemently opposed BJP government's plan to celebrate centenary year of the naming of the city after Vasco da Gama, the Portuguese sailor. They have threatened to disperse the government functions and have also demanded the change of port city name to Murgaon. Velinkar also reminded about one such attempt by the central and the Goa government in 1997 to celebrate Vasco da Gama's discovery of India, which was foiled by nationalist Goans. In a similar manner, he announced even this attempt would be opposed tooth and nail.
वास्कोचे बीजेपीचे आमदार जे कार्लोस आल्मेदा तांणी सोदून काडलें आर्किओलॉजिकल डिपार्टमेंट आर्कायव्स डिपार्टमेंटांतल्यान की वास्को शहराचें जें नांव दिल्लें आसा नामकरण जें जालां ताका 100 वर्सां पूर्ण जातात आनी ती फायल फंडा खातीर मूव केल्या. गोवा मुक्त जावन 57 वर्सां जालीं आनी 57 वर्सां जालीं जाल्यार आजुनूय आमकां उमाळे जे येतात भितरल्यान काही लोकांक पोर्तुगीज दार्जिणी जी पिलावळ हांगा गोंयांत आसा तांकां ते उमाळे येतात की पोर्तुगीजांचें उदो उदो करपाचें. म्हणजे आमकां स्वाभिमान ना, आमी स्वतंत्र जाल्ल्याची जाण आमकां ना आनी स्वतंत्र जें फुकट मेळ्ळां आमकां ते मेळोवपा खातीर स्वातंत्र्य सैनिकांनी जो त्याग केला त्या त्यागाक कांयच किंमत ना. आमी असो सज्जड इशारो दिता भारत माता की जय हांगा की मुक्त गोमंतकान पोर्तुगीज दार्जिण्यांचे कार्यक्रम आमी जावं दिवचे ना आनी हट्टान कार्यक्रम जर घेतलो जाल्यार ते उधळून लायले वतले.
Velinkar also demanded that after 100 years, the name of the city be changed as Murgaon. He reminded that the BJP MLAs had supported MGP's private resolution in the assembly in 1997.
100 वर्सां पुरो जालें पोर्तुगीजाच्या राज्यान आनी स्वतंत्र गोवा मेळून. आता ह्या निमतान आता 100 वर्सां पूर्ण जालें, बरें जालें, आता नांव बदलुया आमी. अशा पद्दतीचें नामांतर जें आसा ताजें अशे 2 गजाली हें करणारें आंदोलन जें आसा तें भारत माता की जय उबें करतालें. त्या तालुक्याक मुरगांव नांव आसा, मुरगांव म्युनिसिपालिटी आसा आनी जो महत्वाचो पोर्ट जो आसा ताजे जो ट्रस्ट जो आसा तो मुरगांव म्हणजे अपभ्रश्ट भाशेन बरयल्या मुर्मुगांव. मुरगांव म्हणपाक येनाशिल्लें पोर्तुगीजान आसतलें म्हणून मुर्मुगांव म्हणटाले. त्यामुळे मुरगांव जें आसा तो मुरगांव पोर्ट ट्रस्ट अशा प्रकारचें आसा आनी त्यामुळे हें वास्को जें आसा ह्या नांवाचो कांय अर्थ ना थंय. आतां परिस्थिती अशी आसा की केंद्रान मोदी गव्हर्मेंट आसा भारतीय जनता पार्टीचें. हांगा जाणें बरें जोरदार भाशण केलें विधानसभेन ते मनोहर पर्रीकरांचें गव्हर्मेंट आसा जाका भाजपचें गव्हर्मेंट म्हणटात ते. आनी म्युनिसिपालिटी जी आसा मुरगांव म्युनिसिपालिटी ती सुद्धा भारतीय जनता पार्टीची आसा. त्यामुळे आता प्रॉब्लेमूच ना.
A video journalist Shamchari in Panaji. The mining issue will be resolved within the next 3 months. The state government and the group of ministers which looks after the mining issue would have regular interaction on the issue, BJP MLA Nilesh Cabral said on Wednesday after the Chief Minister and his team met the Prime Minister and the group of ministers in the national capital on Tuesday. Cabral said that this group of ministers was specially set up to look after the mining issues not only in Goa but in other parts of the country. The state government and the concerned ministers would be meeting regularly, and after legal opinion was sought, the way forward would be finalized.
काल आमचो Honorable Chief Minister, Honorable Prime Minister मेवलो, and Honorable Prime Minister has shown keen interest in Goa mines and has promised to find a solution within the next 2-3 months. So it is a very good thing that Honorable Chief Minister has taken this to a different level. Poli Prime Minister मेडोन नंतर group of ministers who have been specifically designed group to take care of mining issues not only in the state of Goa but in the entire country. Presentation झाले and a group of ministers are also convinced that Goa issue is a little different from others and they will take in the group of ministers meeting तितून नीति आयोग चेअरमॅन आशिल्ले, सेक्रेटरी ऑफ मायन्स आशिल्ले, बाकीचे डिपार्टमेंटाचे हेड जे आशिल्ले तांकां लागता मायनिंग जे विशय आसा तांकां सगळ्यांक आपयल्ले. सो इट इज अ पॉझिटिव्ह आउटकम. And we feel that from the reports what we have given, no doubt there is no commitment. रोकडे commitment मागतले. Commitment ना, पण positive outcome and आता it will be presented आणि फुडें तो वासपूस जातले. There will be regular interactions from the state government mining team and maybe some legislator like me in with the particular group of ministers. Honorable Chief Minister will guide us. And we expect every 15 days meetings, minimum 15 days meeting, 15 to 20 days meetings on this subject. And a solution will be found out within the next 3 months. And they will find out a positive way of going forward in mining.
A video journalist Shamchari from Panaji. Bars, restaurant and even the famous omelette pav garos will be closed in Fatorda by midnight. Do you know why? Because the government has provided free Wi-Fi in Fatorda. According to the Goa Forward Minister Vijay Sardesai, students and youngsters hang around till late night using free Wi-Fi because of these eateries and bars. He has thus directed the police to close all these shops by midnight. Government of Goa has provided 3 free Wi-Fi hotspots in Panaji, Pororim and Fatorda. Because of this, the teenagers have been found loitering late in the night. Vijay feels it happens because these eateries and bars are open till post midnight. The free Wi-Fi service of government has thus affected the business of eateries, including the omelette pav gados. Listen to his logic.
Wi-Fi जो misuse जावंक शकता, चड करून लेट लोक भुरगे बसता म्हणून 12 वरांचेर पयले सगळे गाडे जे आहा फातोर्डा मतदारसंघात पुलिसेन बंद उडोवपाचे आनी हॉकर्जांक काडून उडोवपाचे. सो जशें 12 वरांचेर बंद जालें ताजे मागीर एक कारणां जी रातची भोंवपाची आसता ती कारणांय कमी जातली आनी स्लोली वी वील ब्रिंग सिस्टम इन प्लेस. दुसरे हाजेर बंदी घालपाक आमी कोऑर्डिनेटेड एफर्ट करता. पुलिसाक सांगिल्लें हा 12 वरांच्यान गाडे बंद कर.
Our reporter Ramesh Naik Raut from Margaon.
We will take a short break. Stay with us. Welcome back. The GTDC chairman Nilesh Cabral wants all the taxi operators in the state to get connected with the Goa Miles, the taxi app. However, the members of the local taxi union are adamant and not to have a Goa Miles counter at the Dabolim International Airport. They held a protest outside the GTDC office on Wednesday evening. Here's the story in detail. Till date, nearly 10,000 people have downloaded the Goa Miles taxi app that was launched on Monday by the Chief Minister Manohar Parrikar, and also present were Tourism Minister Babu Gaonkar and GTDC Chairman Nilesh Cabral. Listen in.
आमचं सरकारान जर ॲप केला या सरकाराच्या ॲपाचेर येवपाक काय प्रॉब्लेम ना. जेन्ना सरकार सांगता की आमी गव्हर्मेंट रेट जी आसा तांकां दिता, गव्हर्मेंट त्यांचे कडेन 1 रुपया घेयना, जाल्यार हेजेर हे जावपाक कित्याक प्रॉब्लेम आहा आमकां समजना. तो ॲपाचेर सांगलें म्हाका हांगाच्यान थंय वचपाक जाय तर ताका कितले किलोमिटर तेजें भाडें सगळें येता आनी मागीर ओके म्हणटकीर ताणें घेवपाचें. सो हे सगळी गोश्टी जर बऱ्यो चलता जाल्यार कित्याक हे फाटीं रावपाक जाय अशें म्हाका दिसता. मिसगायड करपी लोक आसतलेच न्ही. मिसगायड करपीचे पळय कोण खूब जोडटाले आनी कोण खंय ते धारागिरी करताले. आज इतल्यो टॅक्सी आज सगळ्यांक तितलो बिझनस जायनासलो, मागीर हे बाकीचे मिसगायड करूंक शकता. सद्याक टॅक्सी मे बी मेवचें ना कित्याक टॅक्सी आमी इले करून सगळे डॉक्युमेंट व्हेरिफिकेशन करून तांकां भरती करता. सो इट विल टेक टायम. सो इन द पिरियड ऑफ नेक्स्ट 2-3 months वी वील हॅव माझे सगळे टॅक्सी भाव भयण्यो ज्यो चलयता दे वील कम ऑन द ॲप and they'll give a good facility to tourists, to locals, to everybody.
गोवा माइल्स आनीक हांव आमच्या भारतीय जनता पार्टी तर्फे GTDCचे हांव अभिनंदन करता, टुरिजम डिपार्टमेंटाचें अभिनंदन करता. देशा भितर सरकारान चलयल्लें अशें पयलेंच हे ॲप जावन आसा आनी ह्या ॲपाच्या द्वारे आमचे क्लायंट्स जावं टुरिस्ट जे येता गोंया भितर तांची सतावणूक जावची ना आनी टॅक्सी ओनर्स आसतले, टॅक्सी ड्रायव्हर्स आसतले हांकांय सतावणूक जावची ना, हांकांय दीस बरे येतले आनीक गोंया भितर येवपी टुरिस्टांचो फ्लो आसा तो बरे प्रमाणान जातलो.
The GTDC chairman Nilesh Kabral said that after having a proper analytic study, the GTDC also feels in bringing other mode of transports on the Goa Miles app.
In the next 1-2 months, after this app stabilizes, motorcycle pilots, आमचे auto rickshaws, ह्यांकाय तेका भितर घालूंक शकता. I want to put availability of all modes of transport in Goa should be on an app. So all this will be, it is not only four-wheeler, it is not only taxi, but everybody we want to put on the app, and it is a earning member. फाल्यां जर म्हाका मोटरसायकल टॅक्सी जाय आनी तो जर टॅक्सीवालो येता आपणाची टॅक्सी घेवन हांव खंय उबो आसा जाल्यार इट्स अ गुड थिंग न्ही. कित्याक ओलर उबर नाका आमी मानून घेतलें आनी आमी हो ॲप केल्लो आसा तेन्ना लोक दिशाभूल करपाक वा आनी कितें करपाक वा चडोवन घालपाचें टॅक्सी भावांनी आमचें मातशें आयकपाक जाय अशें म्हाका दिसता.
The launch of this app was also saw some opposition. There was a sit-in protest at the Dublin International Airport as they didn't want the Goa Miles counter at the airport. Some taximen were also booked under sections for creating a nuisance at the airport terminal. On Wednesday, the members of the taxi union met the GTDC officials demanding that they don't need the Goa Miles counter at the airport. They have also retreated over the section booked on the taximen on late Monday night. Listen in.
No, meeting was about streamlining things at the airport, especially as regarding taxi issues, which is a big thing today. There was a detailed discussion, and I think situation was such that a particular situation where everybody agreed across the table not to create any problems, and whole business of getting taxis and hiring taxis, using the app, everything has been streamlined.
जाल्यार शिकोवपाचें कांय ना, तेमी फकत मोबायलाचेर हें करूंक जाय आनी करूंक जाय. ते थिंगा कितें करता, तुका हें जाय, हां टॅक्सी जाय, एप शिकयता, तेजें नांव बुकींग करता आनी ड्रायव्हराचें नांव हेजें नांव दिता आनी टॅक्सीन धाडटा. सो तें बुकींग, दॅट इज प्लेन बुकींग, दॅट इज इलिगल. तेंच्यान हें करूंक जायना. तेंच्यो गाडयो थिंगा आहा, ते ट्युरिस्ट टॅक्सी पब्लीक जाग्यार पार्क करूंक जायना, दॅट इज इलिगल. आतां ते म्हणटा ते काडटा गाडयो, थिंगा म्हणटा ते बुकींग करना, पयशे घेयना. पयशेन घेवपूच बुकींग न्हू. थिंगा तूं हें ड्रायव्हराक तुजें नांव दिवन तेजे गाडयेचो नंबर, ताका फोन नंबर दिवन तुमी भायर धाडटा जाल्यार ते एपाचेरूच मोबायलाचेरूच करूंक जाय. तें डायरेक्ट नीज गोंयकार आतां 3-4 जनरेशन हे टॅक्सी चलयता, तांकां तुमी पुरोवंक सोदता जमनीन, इट्स व्हेरी बॅड. तेंचो एप कावंटर थिंगा आसूंक जायना. ते म्हणटा लोकांक शिकोवपाक, दॅट इज स्टुपीड. तुमीच कोणूच संवसारभर सांगतलो लोकांक शिकोवपाक नाका एप कितें तें डिसिजन कांय ना. सो तें आमी आमचें हांगलें तेमी सांगलें ते टॅक्सी काडटा, मागीर थिंगा बुकींग करचें ना, कळ्ळें कांय ना. आमी म्हणलें बुकींग कसलेय तरेन हय ते पिकअप पॉयंट दवरूं येता, पिकअप पॉयंट सगल्यांक दवरूं येता, कोणाकूय दवरून ते आमकां प्रॉब्लेम ना. सो आनीक आमचो कावंटर तेका हें करपाक फॅसिलिटेशन सेंटर म्हणून कावंटर आसूंक जायना.
Our video journalists Sham Chari and Yashwanthpura for GOA365 in Panaji. The police have obtained a 8-day remand of 2 murder accused who killed their hotelier boss over unauthorized usage of bike. Umesh Rathod and Daya Shankar were caught at Gadak, Karnataka and brought to Goa. However, the Congress differs on the murder motive. It says that the murder of the hotelier in Kandalim on Tuesday was linked to drugs and prostitution racket. On Tuesday, 2 men brutally murdered a hotelier in Kandalim. The police had said that the accused murdered the hotelier after he questioned them for taking his bike without his permission. But the Congress spokesperson Agnella Fernandez said that this was a cover-up by the police and that it was murdered because he did not share the cut from the prostitution earnings with the accused.
Yesterday there was a murder in Kandalim. मैं ऐकला कांदोलीम सकाळी फुडें तलवारी घेवन मर्डर केले. पुलीस सांगता बायक रेंटे बायकाक लागून मर्डर केला म्हणून. आमचो कांदोळे लोक आसता हेच पुलिसां कडेन म्हाका विचारूंक जाय, आर दे गोइंग टू स्टॉप दीस हॉटेल्स वेर दीस प्रॉस्टिट्यूशन इज गोइंग ऑन? कित्याक पुलिसान सांगलां इलिगल एक्टिविटीज चालू आहा म्हणून. थिंगा चालू तर आहा, तुमकां जर खबर आसा why was this place kept open all this time? आयज It has started. This gang was bike lagon jangna. This murder is not because of the bike. This is because of the cut in the share of the prostitution and drug racket. Now this gang wars have started. Because all these people have come, different gangs have come operating on this with this prostitution.
आमच्या सरपंचाक आनी सगळ्या ग्रामसभेक आमी हो इलिगल प्रॉस्टिट्यूशन ड्रग रॅकेट्स थिंगासर चलता म्हणून थिंगसरल्या वाड्याल्या भुरग्यांनी थिंगा सांगलेले आनी सगळ्या लोकांक तिमकां सांगलेलें तेजेर एक्शन घेया म्हणून. आमची एक रिक्वेस्ट, लॉ एंड ऑर्डर सिट्युएशन हें आमच्या ट्युरिजम एरियात ते सारकेंच दवरचें. हे प्रॉस्टिट्यूशन ड्रग्स हे सरकारान पयस करून उडोवचें.
Our video journalist Sham Chari in Panaji. A single Facebook post against the Chief Minister can land a person into jail, but the website after websites portraying Goan women in a very bad and vulgar light do not raise any concern. Now the women activist Auda Vegas has filed a complaint against such a website that is claiming that Goan housewives and students are available at the Basilica of Bom Jesus as call girls. Let's see what happens. Auda has asked for an FIR to be filed against these online promoters of sex tourism for indecent representation of Goan women and other related offences. Goan women are being portrayed in poor light, and this is happening under the very eyes of law of the interest. Listen in.
My objection, strong objection, and I want an FIR filed against those using Basilica of Bon Jesus as an available place for prostitution, promoting Goan women in bad light, promoting Goan women as commodities available for a price, their bodies to be available for a price. So this I want the police to book, and not just this. There are other sections the police can apply, like 292, 295A. There are several sections. So what I've told them is you apply the relevant sections after you do your investigations.
Our reporter Ramesh Naik Raut from Margam for GOA365. We need more people to come together and talk and debate on aspects linked in India's ancient knowledge such as asima and compassion. We also need to find ways to reduce conflict among ourselves. This is what the spiritual leader of Tibetan people, Dalai Lama, had to say during his interaction with students in Goa on Wednesday. Listen to him. The spiritual leader of Tibetan people, Dalai Lama, was speaking at the Goa Institute of Management 25-year celebration. Dalai Lama shared his thoughts mingled with the humor and enthusiasm as he interacted with the students and faculty of Goa-based B School, Goa Institute of Management. He spoke on today's relevance of India's ancient knowledge. Listen in.
So the practice of shamatha, single-pointed meditation, then vipassana, energetic meditation. You see, since the day ancient Indian tradition recognized sixth mind, so weaken the sensory level, there is limitation because it develops organs. The sixth mind can develop infinitely. So therefore, in order to train or in order to develop our sixth mind, the concept of vipassana, single-pointed meditation.
Our reporter Mahesh Govikar in Bicholim for GOA365. We will take a short break. Stay with us. Welcome back. Veling Priyal Kunkoli villages under the aegis of Veling Priyal Kunkoli Nagrik Kruti Samiti master the Forest Department demanding that the private forest review committee be constituted immediately to look into the demarcation of the private forest in the area as per the NGT orders. Here's the story. The delegation met and submitted a memorandum top to the Deputy Conservator of Forest Deep Shikala Sharma, who gave details on the work done till date. Listen in.
फॉरेस्ट का जो नया कमेटी बना है प्राइवेट फॉरेस्ट रिव्यू कमेटी, जिसको हेड किया जा रहा है डीसी वर्किंग प्लान पोंडा के द्वारा। तो मैं इस विषय में आपको ये बताना चाहती हूँ कि हमने जो सर्वे नंबर्स की बात हो रही है इस पर्टिकुलर केस में, उनको डिजिटाइज कर लिया है, उनको सैटेलाइट इमेज पे ओवरले कर लिया है और उसके बाद में हमने DCF डिप्टी कंजर्वेटर ऑफ फॉरेस्ट नॉर्थ को वो फील्ड वेरीफाई करने के लिए वो एरियाज़ दे दिए हैं। तो वो इन एरियाज़ को वेरीफाई करके रिपोर्ट अपनी सबमिट कर देंगे। तो नई कमेटी को पहले ये सारे एरियाज़ को डिजिटाइज करना था, उसके बाद सैटेलाइट के ऊपर देखना था कि क्या ये एरियाज़ फॉरेस्ट है या नहीं है। सैटेलाइट की कलर कोडिंग होती है, सैटेलाइट इमेज जो है उसको क्लासीफाई किया जाता है फर्दर अनसुपरवाइज क्लासिफिकेशन के थ्रू। उसके बाद कलर कोडिंग पे उस सर्वे नंबर को डाल के देखा जाता है, तो जो भी वो दिखाता है उसके बाद में उसका फील्ड वेरिफिकेशन करवाते हैं। तो उसके लिए हमने उनको दिया है, जैसे ही उनकी टीम फील्ड पे जाएगी, पर्टिकुलर एरिया को वेरीफाई करेगी, वो रिपोर्ट अपनी सबमिट करेगी।
हायकोर्टान ऑर्डर दिल्या दिल्ली, तेजे उपरांत ग्रीन ट्रिब्युनलान ऑर्डर दिल्या। हायकोर्टाच्या ऑर्डरी प्रमाणे हांगा कसलेंच कन्स्ट्रक्शन येवपा नजो आनी ग्रीन ट्रिब्युनलान जी हांणी ऑर्डर दिल्या ती ऑर्डर दिल्या फॉरेस्ट डिपार्टमेंटाक की इमिजिएटली 37, 37, 38, 39 हे प्लॉट जे आसा सर्वे नंबर कुंकळ्या मंगेशी पठाराचेर त्या प्लॉटांतले फॉरेस्ट लँड आयडेंटिफाय करची, प्रायवेट फॉरेस्ट लँड आयडेंटिफाय करची आनी ताबडतोब रिपोर्ट फायल करचो।
Our reporter Krishna Naik from Fonda. Goan sisters Rivonkars made Goa proud by winning the national title jointly of Miss Supermodel India. Mr. Supermodel was backed by Hyderabad boy. At a national level, on the 29th of July, Goan sisters were crowned as Mr. and Miss Supermodel India 2018. Here's the story in detail. Goan sister Dr. Sharvani Rivonkar and Miss Ritika Rivonkar were crowned Miss Supermodel India 2018, while Mr. Supermodel India 2018 was Surya Shekhar Ganguly from Hyderabad. The All India hunt for Mr. and Miss Supermodel India 2018 was held in Hyderabad on the 29th of July. Auditions were held in different states from India, from which selected contestants represented their states in the grand finale, which took place in the city of Pearls, Hyderabad.
I'm professionally a doctor, and recently we both participated in Supermodel India contest in Hyderabad. It was held on 29th of July, and I'm proud announcing that we both sisters won the title finally. Yes. So I feel basically we did not expect to be a winners actually. Okay, but we worked hard at it, and this is the first time. So finally we are proud to make Goa happy.
We have to do is try to discover new things. You should attempt each and everything in life, because more than winning or losing is to gain experience, and that is the most important thing. And the most beautiful thing is that when you gain experience, you gain confidence. So I think all the youngsters should try something new, and they should go for such competitions and contests.
Our reporter Ramesh Naik Raut in Margao. 4 riders from Bangladesh arrived back to Goa on Wednesday afternoon. The riders completed nearly 8,000 kilometers riding from Goa, Kashmir, Goa. Here's the story. 4 Goan bullet riders Damodar Lenjekar, Jalesh Rao, Sagar Niloji and Sagar Triverkar arrived Goa on Wednesday after completing nearly 8,000 kilometers. The riders spoke to GOA365 about their experience during the journey.
Last year there was like lots of tarmac, and there were a lot of bad roads, ice and things like that, snowfalls, that storms and all. But this year we find it very easy, not so tough kind of. No water, too much of water crossing and things like that. Otherwise all good. No, all the bikes was good. All health wise, all the boys was good. Especially newcomers, these 2 newcomers, they were very good. They were very good. They acted like they're all good. Their bikes was good. They were good. And not forgetting our mechanic. His name is Hanuman Asgaukar from Mapsa, who had made our bike perfect. There was no single problem in our bikes.
नाव घेताना म्हणून आमचो जयलेश आमच्या वाड्याचो आंगडीचो तो सागर दामू आनी तिवरेकर कॉंग्रेच्युलेट करता तांकां आमी आयज तांकां वेलकम करूंक येयल्ले तेंचो फॉर दिस टूर जे बाईक राईड केला फ्रॉम नॉर्थ टू साऊथ कश्मीर टू कन्याकुमारी 7,700 किलोमीटर एक अक्रॉस 10-12 स्टेट म्हणटात ते आनी अक्रॉस डिफरंट क्लायमेटीक कंडिशन ऑफकोर्स एक बरें दिसता एक आमचे म्हापशेकारांक तितलो उमेद आहा व्हडले कोत्ता मस्ती म्हणून मस्ती करप आनी इट इज पॉझिटीव थिंकींग एक दुसरे भशेन एक तांकां परत एक कॉंग्रॅच्युलेशन एक इवन आमचो एक देवाचो एक तांकांय तितलो आशिर्वाद सेफ तांकां हांगा म्हापशे मेरेन पावयला म्हणून.
Our reporter Sandeep Kamulkar in Mapusa. Okay, with that we have come to the end of this news bulletin. For more news and updates, log into our website at www.goa365.tv or follow us on Facebook at GOA365TV, or even download our app on both your Android and your iPhones and keep watching it on your mobile phones. Until then, keep watching GOA365.